Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. So today we are doing a bit smaller house than we did last week, but we are using a 2 weeks ago actually, because we did an apartment last week, but we're using a concept that I did 2 weeks ago with having a big concrete sort of structure, but this time it is on the side. This is what we are starting off with, and I didn't realise that in my game the skylights have broke and I don't know why, and I don't know when this happened. Maybe probably the platform update probably broke them, and stairs are being funny and all sorts of things. But this is a very modern home. It is a family home as well, but realistically you probably wouldn't want your kids running around on nice solid concrete floors, but there we go. And it has some of the new celebration stuff that we got in there from some of the CC creators, and I am actually in love with the new side table, the new dresser, the new dining table and dining chairs. Just like, this is what we need. Just like, not even modern, but just like current furniture for the game, instead of like some weird, like, whatever American sort of interior design is doing, because it ain't, even IKEA ain't that bad. Some of the stuff, some of the items in this pack, just like, oh mate. But we do have this nice little boxy house that has a slanted roof, which is, I think, pointing the wrong way at the moment, because the water would run into our big concrete. I do flip that around and actually make some of the platforms that we used for the bits that stick out actually a little bit higher, and make the roof go through them, so it comes a little bit more of a feature. And I wanted to have some like more natural textures and stuff to go with our bright white, like, concrete filled stacked concrete pillar at the end. So we've got these, like, I think they're like either bricks, yeah, I think there's like tiles in all different shades of like beigey brown colors. We actually use those for in the kitchen as well. And then I wanted to have a nice wood texture, and I kind of went for this one, and this nice red color kind of contrasted with everything, but it also picks out like the reddy tones in the tiles as well that we've got going on at the front. We are going to put the front door right where the stairs are, and when I was actually doing the layout for this house, because that took me forever, I was just like, it doesn't work there. Like, we have the stairs off to one side, which makes it a little bit more challenging. So I actually moved the front door round the corner so you can't actually see it on the big concrete bit. And we're using a lot of windows from Snowy Escape, because I think they're the best modern windows that we actually have. The square ones, amazing, and these little ones as well are just perfect for these little smaller builds. Well, it's not small, but it's not a mansion, and they're just perfect for some just nice clean windows. And then I wanted a real statement windows to go on the end here, so these ones from Eco Lifestyle were perfect. Flip them round so they're not have that giant ledge sticking out, and because they've got the very light color as the actual like framing part, it actually blends in very nicely. And we've only just got one window at the back, because I was just like, it's a little bit too much, and I don't know how structurally sound, even though this is The Sims, the actually having two massive windows on either side. And it kind of makes the top bit more private when we actually furnish it, and it kind of works a little bit nicer. We've got the back door that goes out onto our patio, and then we've got a little balcony out the master bedroom as well. So downstairs we have this nice bright green, lime green living area, and I was trying to use colours that I don't normally use and colorways and stuff. So we've got bright green, we've got some blues, we've got a yellow bedroom, we've got a pink bedroom, oh, just all the colours, because I was just like, I want white to feature quite heavily, and I was just like, we need some bright colours to kind of contrast this, because at the moment, as you can see, the living room very washed out, very like white, and we've got this like lime green that's not that actually that strong, so it was like we needed something. We couldn't just have white everywhere, especially as we have like a yellowy tone in the cushions. It just needed something to just like warm everything up, because it's very cold at the moment. Like the warmest thing is the concrete on the floor and that is not good. So I was just like, we need something, and the spot here was perfect for a lamp, and just adding in that pop of warm color just added something to the space and made it connect with each other a little bit more. We're going for some fancy bits and pieces around this house. We've got like the fancy like TV cabinet. We've got some of the cool sofas as well. We've got lots of flowers and plants in this build as well, obviously, because who doesn't love a good flower and plant? But I tried to really make it as though this family had like properly designed it everywhere. So down on this corner, I thought it'd be quite nice to actually have some kids stuff, because it is supposed to be a family house. So go for the green roof on the playhouse, and we've just got a chest and a doll as well for them to play with. So this is our kitchen dining room, and it took me forever to pick out a tone that was similar to the tiles that we've got on the wall, because I wanted to bring in the tiles that we had on the outside actually into the kitchen, because they're quite nice, and it's a different colour as well. So I was trying to pick out, like, I was trying to get a brown to match like the brown that we've got in there, and I was just like, no, it looks really dated, it looks awful, like it's just not working. And then I found this shade of like beigey grey in these cabinets, and I was just like, that is the closest thing I am going to get in The Sims to having somewhat modern looking counters and having some white tops as well, and a wonderful dog barking outside. Thank you, dog. So we have the white counters at the top, so we can actually have some contrast in this build. And now the shut the window and the dog has shut up, we can actually get on with the rest of the video, because you love how people cannot control their animals. And I wanted to have it as though it was like a nice open but somewhat closed, like that sounds so silly to say, but like want some of the kitchen like open, so you could have people sit around the table and cook, but also you have like a little bit more of a private space around the side, so you've got like the microwave and the washing up and stuff, so you could kind of get away with hiding some of your mess around the corner, and having obviously a nice hanging plant as well over the bin, which you probably can't use because the hanging plant's there. But we have our nice space down to the back door, which is perfect for this nice long table, and I do love this new table and these new chairs. They are great. They just fit perfectly in this type of home, and I use them in the table at least in my next build as well, which is, it's just a good modern table that we don't have in The Sims, that actually comes in colour swatches that you can match. God forbid. It's like the other new bits that I'm a bit obsessed with as well. They have so many colour swatches on them, and so many colours and different variants, and like one shade of the door being lighter than the other. It's just like, oh, just the detail that they go into compared to some of the Max's stuff. It's just like, yes, content creators, no wonder people love you. But in this corner, I don't want the dining table to have like too much stuff around it, because it's quite a close space, so just having a few pictures, having a feature light, and then using this little nook space to actually put a something in there. I was trying to do all the like dresses and this like storage stuff, but I was just like, nothing fit. Everything was too big, and I was just like, I don't want to take up too much space because The Sims. I want it to look really cluttered, and I was like, oh, that looks cool. Like it's a bit like bit too stylized, so going for that silly living bookcase there is quite nice, and it kind of fits in the space. So in this build we have this nice little square in the middle which kind of connects everything together. It's like an awkward hallway, but it actually serves as a laundry room, and then we have the bathroom off the back here, which is kind of nice and tucked away and is accessible to near enough all the rooms. It's always going through the laundry room to get there, but we've got a shower, we've got a lovely concrete bath, we've got my new favorite way of doing counters in bathrooms, having the open ones and putting towels and all bits and pieces. I don't know whether they intended for them to be more used as bathroom like counters rather than actual kitchen ones, because I normally end up using them more in bathrooms than I do in kitchens at the moment, which is just probably not a bad thing. And talking of kitchens and stuff like that, like the new kit packs, God help the Sims if they think people are going to be buying like they're going to be making money off those, because the dust pack is broken. You can just be like up 2,000 simoleons in about a day, and everything's just covered in dust constantly. Of course, it is The Sims. And the other ones, it's just not worth it. It's just like, why would I want to pay that amount of money when they could have just been put in the laundry stuff or eco lifestyle or the fitness stuff? It's like, the clothes aren't amazing. They're not my style either. Like, not that I spend that much time in CAS, clearly, but it's like, nah, no, just no. Can we not ever speak of kits again and just get rid of them? So at the, like, going back to the build, at the back of our stairs, I thought it'd be nice to have like a formal like sitting area. So if you didn't want to bring your guests into the actual living room, there's this nice space at the back here that has some nice comfy sofas, nice fluffy rug, and some plants on the windowsill as well, because I thought that would be quite nice, especially as it's going into the back garden. And then I just wanted something on the wall, but I was just like to myself, like, you wouldn't be able to like nail anything to the wall. So we have, if you want to picture up in this space, whether it's downstairs or upstairs, it has to be on a surface. So that's kind of what I tried to do. And wherever we had the concrete wall, it kind of doesn't have anything on it. So upstairs we have our office area, so we've got a nice desk, we've got a chair in here as well, and we have a bookshelf. I actually moved that to the side and put one of the new side tables there, because I was just like, we need something extra, a little bit, to bring a pop of colour in here. I do like the tone of wood against the white, and we got our skylights as well, bringing in lots of light, so this space actually feels like really nice and airy, even though it doesn't have a window on this side. It has one at the front. I imagine it'd be quite echoey in that room as well, which is might be a little bit annoying, but try and soften things. So we've got our nice little cactuses on there, they're in all the same tones, and that is my new favourite side table, and I would probably be using it forever until the Sims 5 comes out, whenever that is deemed to be. A few bits of clutter items as well in here, just to actually make it look as though it is being somewhat used, and I wasn't making up my mind either. So we have this nice blue master bedroom. It has its own ensuite as well, and it has a balcony, and we have a nice yellow kids bedroom, and we have a toddler pink bedroom up here as well. So in here we have all nice white furniture with some of colour coming through the thing, and for the life of me I forgot that Snowy Escape came with matching side tables. I was just like, I didn't find them until I was doing the next kid's bedroom, or the first kid's bedroom. I was just like, why is there never any side tables that you want? And I was just like going through them all, and it was really super annoying. I was just like, ah! But I do love that new dresser as well. That is probably my favourite dresser. And this is the most relatable mirror in my entire existence. It's literally me right now as I film this, crying. That mirror. I'm probably gonna use that in like every kid's bedroom. Not the hard way, just the crying way. It's like teach them early, teach them this pain and suffering of life. But it's very nice, like simple, but it's just clean and up to date furniture for the game. It's so nice. And then we've got a matching coloured rug, and then I thought it'd be quite nice to have the modern fireplace in here in the white as well, because we didn't have like a tealy blue colour, so you can keep a little bit cozy, and it also makes a little bit more of a feature in this wall because there's not actually like much pictures and stuff up around this house. So I was just like, okay, let's actually do a little bit of a feature. It goes to the outside as well. So in the first kid bedroom, I actually go for a nice blue colour to kind of contrast with the yellow. Yellow and blue is always quite nice. So it has the nice blue furniture, and it's quite a big space because I imagined that when the toddler gets a bit older, they would put them both in the same bedroom, because the other room is a little bit of a box room and this one's a little bit big for just one child. So they've got a few cushions and stuff so they can play out and look out their big bedroom window. And the eco lifestyle bed actually fit this colorway scheme, I should say, pretty well, with the like blue covers and then the yellow cushion at the back as well. So I was very happy I could actually do some matching in here. And just a few bits and pieces. Upstairs we don't have concrete floor, we have this like marbly floor, so it'll still be pretty hard and pretty cold as well. So it's important to have rugs in every bedroom and try and give the room some personality. I wanted to have like 3 pictures, and I wanted to have these like fun kids ones, and I was just like, why are all the frames different colours? They're all different colours for all the blue ones that I wanted. And I was just like, I'll just have to make it work. Let's put the darker one in the middle and pretend the other one is the same colour. It's just like, I just want 3 blue pictures that match. Is this too hard, Sims? Is it? And I was trying to pick out a rug as well, so I went with the lighter one that has a little bit more blues and browny, earthy tones in it, which kind of fits the vibe in here a little bit better. And obviously I've got to have some toys about just to make it look as though it is lived in. And we also put up some curtains as well. I actually go for some nice bright yellow ones, because the blue ones had like a weird like 70s pattern in them, so these nice bright like orangey yellow ones kind of fit with everything. And then wanted to use the same or similar furniture in here as well, so they've bought a big bulk order from IKEA, and in here we actually use like a grey colour for the wardrobe and just put the nice eco lifestyle bed. Kind of going for the eco lifestyle beds for the kids. And then we've got just a bookshelf and a toy and a few toys about as well. There's not too much stuff in here because I was just like, it's a big room. Toddlers are so glitched out anyway. I was just like, I can't even just lock them in their room and let them age up is my solution when I ever do play Let's Play. Well, not like Let's Play, but like when I do actually play a household, I'm just like, you don't work. Then the hallway got this nice dark green colour, because I thought we needed something a little bit darker to contrast with the bright white. And we also have an upstairs bathroom as well, because I thought that was important, especially if there is a toddler, to have an upstairs. And then we have our back garden, so we have this like raised patio area at the top. And then I went a little, like, not a little bit overboard, but I was just like, something inspired me for the back garden. I was just like, I think it turned out really nice, and I was just like using platforms, and we got a little water feature in the corner. I was just like, damn, this is cool. I quite like this garden, and I actually completely forgot about using platforms for like landscaping and stuff, and it's so much easier to use than flipping trying to landscape with terrain tools. Like in the next week's build, I have the house raised up, but I wanted the back garden the same level as the house, because I didn't want to have like a step down or anything, because I wanted the house to like flow right into the outside space. So I was just like, it took me forever to get them level, and I had like a shed in the back as well, and it's just like, why is it not all level? We got that in the end, and trying to find a nice like wood to go with our thing, and then I was like, found the wood paneling. I actually regret not putting like a half wall around it to make as though it had like a little bit of a raised lip to the actual flower beds themselves, but we don't actually put that many flowers in here. It's kind of more grass and trees just to fit in with the theme of the house, because I was going that way and I was just like, it's not working out. And I think because they don't actually look like proper like flower beds, it just wasn't working. So actually getting rid of all the like stuff that's going over the top was a good idea. I actually think just leaving them as grass, like the flat grass, would probably been okay as well, but I wanted just a little bit more texture, so this nice like white little daisy grass just adds a little bit of something, a little bit more life than just like flat green like everywhere else is in The Sims. And we put a big wall around it as well, because I was just like, we need something to fence it in, especially if we've got all these different layers. It kind of needed some sort of structure around it, and then because the wall was there, it needed to like fill in the space. So I was like, let's drag those across, let's pick one out to go in the middle, and just carry on the theme around. So we connect them all up, and actually put like a tree in there as well, a little bit more of a pruned one, and we have some wood paneling on the back as well to actually make a little bit of a like growing green wall. And I was just like, where is the one that I wanted? And I was just like, always remember it's in the other category. It's like, why is this not in the wall feature bit? God knows. But we use this one because this one's nice and thick, and it can put the greenery behind it as well, that's in this category, that's from Jungle Adventure, that's a little bit more big and bushy, and scaling it up and down just to get a little bit of more of variety and bits and pieces coming through. And then I did want this big long nice waterfall, but it just didn't fit at the back, because obviously we've got the platforms, you can't put anything near it or it goes up, which is a bit annoying because of hitboxes and stuff. But the round ball kind of breaks up like the squareness of everything, so it kind of it's a nice little corner you could dangle your feet in a nice warm sunny day. And then using some nice dark brown wood slats around the wall as well, looks very nice. And then we did a similar thing in the front garden as well, but not having it so extreme. It's just a tree and some grass just to make it look as though we've got similar landscaping as the rest of the build. Obviously it's really hard to put it right up next to foundation, which is a little bit annoying because I kind of wanted it to connect, so I didn't want to use actual foundation and stuff. So it looks quite nice. We did the same, we got the same tree as well on the outside, and we got the nice driveway up from the pavement as well, so you could probably park a car on the front, and just an extra tree at the back. And we just have, we put bins at the front. It was a bit of an awkward place to like find where we could actually put one, and a mailbox as well. So we will just be about done and ready to jump into the screenshots for this build. So here we are. We get a nice good look at the build and see everything is fully furnished as well. So we can see our hallway. Actually put a little side table there with some bills and stuff, our living room, our little formal seating area, our bathroom, and our kitchen as well. Some nice different angles and a nice bright view out to the back garden. Our office, our hallway upstairs, our master bedroom with this fireplace, and our kids' bedroom, nice bright, my spiritual mirror, and toddler room, and then outside to our exterior. So I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye!